When I was going to college, the main thing that stressed me out was actually paying for college. So today we're going to talk about ways where you can save money, still get your degrees, and just focus on actually going to college and not stressing about paying for college. So in my college career, you can say I switched my majors a few times. One thing I noticed, I never really cared or thought about paying for college or paying for school just because I would have financial aid. Financial aid ran out, and so then all of a sudden now I had to pay out of pocket for college. I started in a community college because everybody said that's the most affordable way to do it. You get your associates and then you go to whatever school you want to get your bachelor's degree. Because my main goal was to get my bachelor's degree. I wanted a bachelor's degree in science, and then I switched to engineering, then I switched to business. And finally, I found something that I really loved, which was accounting. And that's when I went to the School of Business and I graduated with my bachelor's. So, the good thing of me going to school back and forth was I had experience, right? So I knew what I needed to get to and how I needed to get to it. So what I did was I went to the university that I wanted to go to and I asked them, what classes do I need in order to graduate and get this bachelor's degree in accounting, or a bachelor's degree in business and then major in accounting. What they did was they gave me a list, and then I took that list and I went to the community college. I met with a counselor at the community college and told them my goals. I told them I want to graduate with my bachelor's in business, major in accounting. These are the courses that transfer from this community college to the university I want to go to. What do I need and how do I need to get it done? So basically, what I did was just communicate between colleges by just me being the mediator and going to each counselor from each school and telling them what I need to do. This plan saved me thousands of dollars. The counselor herself actually was really nice, and she told me, like, listen, I want you to graduate too, but the best way you can do this is go to a community college first, take the classes there, and then transfer to the university. And that's what I did. And then when I was talking to the counselor at the community college, he kind of agreed, but low key, he didn't even know what I was doing, but he was just like, whatever, if that's what you want to do, let's just do it. Essentially, what I did was get an associate's degree in accounting, but I technically didn't because there's a lot of courses that don't really transfer to the university. So you have to be careful about that because I take extra classes just to get that associate's degree, but most of the classes don't even transfer. So you're kind of wasting money and time there. And my goal was always to get a bachelor's degree because I knew what I wanted to get to. One thing about it is you need to know what you want to do because once you figure it out, and like I said, it took me forever. I took a lot of general classes just to figure out what I wanted to do, and I recommend somebody do that as well. But one thing that I regret was I took so long, and I just kept messing around. But if you take your first year and you actually take it serious and you just play around and just take a whole bunch of different classes just for your first year, I think it'll save you a lot of money and time and gives you a lot of clarity of what you want to do. Also, I do recommend you guys shadowing people. So let's say if you want to be a pharmacist, see if you can shadow a pharmacist or whatever kind of field you want to get into. But my main goal was to get a bachelor's degree, so I didn't really care about getting an associate's degree. Just took as much classes that were able to be transferable to the university. And once I did that, I transferred to the university, and then I just took the rest of the remaining classes there. And it was, it worked out perfectly because there was a lot of classes that actually counted as, instead of one class, they counted for two for one. So that helped me a lot because it saves time. The whole point of saving money in college and university, you have to save time, because if you save time, that means you have less classes you need to take. If you have less classes, you're going to spend less money. And so also another way is, for books and those sorts of things, always try to borrow or always try to see if somebody has it on campus. There's a lot of discussion boards on my university and my the community college, which I'm assuming every single college and university has this, where you just say, hey, I want to take this class, do you guys have this book? And so usually somebody comments it, and says, hey, I'm selling it for $15 or something like that, because they're pretty cheap when people are trying to resell it because they just want to get rid of it and just get that cash. Obviously, with inflation and everything going on in the world, you kind of don't want to deal with this as well, because also when I was going to college, I had to pay for, my university bill and everything like that. And one thing I didn't want to do was stress about it. So that's the one thing I recommend, guys, because it does affect your grades at the end of the day. And if you're trying to get to get an internship in a nice company, you want to have at least a good GPA. So make sure you guys follow these tips as far as what you need to do in order to save money going to college/university and get your degree. Appreciate you guys coming in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe for more money saving tips. Peace.